Hello folks, I'm Steve Judd, professional astrologer, and you've reached my forecasts for January 2013 for every sign of the zodiac, brought to you not only by myself, Steve Judd, but also by the wonderful people at asktheanswer.com, the UK's leading telephone chat line for psychics, mediums, channelers. Enjoy the readings. And this is the global forecast for January 2013. After 2012, as I've said in my long-term videos, after 2012, 2013 is going to be a lot easier for a lot of people, with one or two very notable exceptions, but that's going to come later in the year. January 2013 is a time where it's going to be noticeable for how quiet it is, relatively speaking. Of course, there's still going to be the ongoing economic problems and woes, and the situations of the world aren't going to change, but I'm not seeing any sign of new difficulties, challenges or problems during 2013, and I would expect some type of more innovative change. Now, I do expect developments politically. I do expect developments in January 2013 in relation to the ever-souring relationship between Palestinians and the Israelis. I'm also suggesting that the full moon on January the 27th, being square to Saturn but trining Uranus, is likely to bring a number of different forces into clear, not confrontation, but opposition to each other. On the one hand, there's going to be the need for change and stimulus, and on the other hand, there's going to be the need for structure, discipline and tradition. So I do anticipate the end of January to see a kind of flare-up between the forces of the old and the forces of the new, but I don't think this is going to come in ways that's going to be warlike. If I were dealing with the Earth as an individual, I'd be saying to them that the full moon at the end of January is a time of choice, where priorities become changed and where new options for the future become much more obvious and apparent. And if those are taken on, then the future will be a better place. And if we stick with the tradition of the past, then whilst it may be safe in the short term, the long-term repercussions will become very stilted and stunted. The new moon, the Capricorn new moon on January the 11th, this is not in a bad place. And for many people, the period of January 10th and 11th is an excellent time for launching and beginning something new. It's not going to be too difficult a month for the majority of people, and there should be a kind of resilience and perseverance that sees most people through. And really, those things and people and situations, developments that are still around by the end of January, a lot of us are going to start thinking, okay, there's a bit of substance here. And then we can start planning for the future. But for January 2013, this is not a time for making big decisions. It's a time now for releasing, letting go, and seeing which way the tide takes us as the old slips away. As far as January 2013 goes, planet, have a releasing month. There you go, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. My name's Steve Judd, professional astrologer. You can find out all about me on my website, stevejudd.com, and I'll be here again, same time, same place next month, brought to you by these wonderful people at asktheanswer.com. Have a great month. See you in February. Bye.